Hello friends, welcome to Royal Academy. So in this session we are going to see a very important announcement which has been released by CBSE recently with regards to conduction of class 10 board examination. Okay, so earlier government has recommended National Education Policy 2020. So under that policy they have given few recommendations in regarding to conduction of board examination. So depending upon those guidelines, so CBSE has prepared uh, indicative documentation and schedule for conduction of the two examinations for class 10 and class 12. Okay, so this whatever scheme of examination will be there, it is going to be implemented from the 2026 examination of class 10. Fine. So now what is the current scenario before this particular scheme? So let us just try to see that. So analysis before development of scheme for the two examinations. So till now only one examination was conducted as board examination for class 10, but from 2026 two examinations will be conducted for class 10 board exam. Now currently in whatever 2025 batch is there, so they are writing examination of class 10. So it has started from 15th February and going to get concluded on 18th March. Okay, so the number of days taken for the conduction of this board examination is 32 days currently. Okay, so now this is important because when they want to conduct two examinations, they need to manage the two examinations within this 32 to 35 days time period. Okay, so in the on the same lines, they are going to also conduct class 12 examination, but let us not focus on the class 12 right now. Okay, so now here duration for both the conduction of class 10 and class 12 examination in total it must be 55 days for CBSE board. Okay, so now what exactly they are going to do for the class 10 2026 board examination. Okay, so the tentative schedule they have given is that it will start on the February 17 and it is going to get concluded on 6th March. This examination will be called as first phase examination. After completion of the first examination, there will be announcement of the result on 20th April. After that only, there will be conduction of second phase examination, that is also can be considered as an improvement examination if the students are failed to qualify in the first examination. So that is going to start on May 5th and gets concluded on 20th May, and it is called a second phase examination. So okay, so now to conduct these two examinations, again the number of days taken is given as 34 days. So they have managed to conduct two examinations tentatively. Here they have given the schedule. So that would be covered within 34 days. So it is possible by reducing the gap between any two successive examinations. So that we are going to see here in the detailed schedule that they have provided. But let us go through some of the important points that they have highlighted in this announcement. Okay, so both the examinations will be conducted on the full current syllabus and textbooks. Means there is no change in the syllabus and pattern of the examination. Okay, only two examinations will be there in place of a single exam. And then except science, math, social science, Hindi, English, rest of the subjects are grouped in the following manner. So there will be a regional language and then there will be rest of the subjects in another group. But first five subjects are called as qualifying subjects, okay, which are mandatory. Now, examination of science, maths, social science, Hindi, and English will be conducted on a fixed days as done currently. So there is no change with regards to conduction of first five subjects examination. Okay, so you can just note these subjects. So this will be conducted on the fixed days as it is done regularly. Okay, then these other subjects whatever students are going to choose additional subjects, they are going to be conducted as per the detailed schedule and whatever that formula they are going to devise later. So the days will be allotted for the conduction of those examinations. Okay, so right now just focus on the whatever schedule they have given. So now here the subjects groups will be as follows for 2026. So here language one is compulsorily English, then language two is Hindi, and then elective science, then mathematics. Okay, and fifth subject is social science. So these five subjects are mandatory for the students and these are called as qualifying subjects. After that, whatever regional and foreign language they can choose, just like Sanskrit or any other language which are mentioned here, and then the remaining subject group. So usually students that in our region select are this information technology or artificial intelligence. So these will be conducted at later stage. Okay, so now whatever the schedule for the conduction of examination, how is it going to be? So they have given one indicative schedule. okay, to conduct these two examination. Okay, so first exam of class 10 and the examination of class 12 will be called as main exam, and then second exam is called as supplementary. Okay, so let us focus only on the class 10 right now. So now first examination. Okay, so that it is the draft date sheet. Okay, this is not final date sheet but draft date sheet. It can be also become final date sheet depending upon the availability of days and any other inputs. So now math is going to start. First examination will be of math. It is going to start on the 17th February, and after that there will be a gap of 3 days, and then social science examination will be conducted on the 21st February, and then there will be gap of 3 days, and science examination will be conducted on the 25th February. Okay, and then Hindi examination, only 1 day gap is given between science and Hindi, and after that final examination will be of English, which is on 2nd March 2026. Okay, so here 5 subjects will be over, and any other subject that students have chosen, that can be conducted on the other days, like on the 3rd March, and final examination will be on 6th March, and on the 6th March all the exams of the first phase will be over. Okay, after that time will be taken to prepare the result, and on the 20th April 2026 the result of first phase examination will be announced. Okay, now after that the students will be again asked to fill the LOC, and then another admit card will be issued for the second phase examination, that is on 22 April, and then there will be some gap given, almost like a gap of say 10-15 days will be given to the students for preparation of the examination. And again the schedule is the examinations will start from 5th May. So first paper is again maths, 3 days gap, social science again 3 days gap, science examination on 13th May, and then there is a gap of 4 days, and English paper will be on 18th May, and then the final examination is on 21st May, Hindi. And here the results will be declared by 30th June 2026. Okay, so like in this manner they are going to conduct examination of class 10 board in two phases. Okay, so now what is the significance of these two examinations, and how exactly the evaluation will be done and results are provided to the students. So some points they have mentioned here again. So the scheme of studies and scheme of examination will remain the same. There is no change in the scheme and whatever pattern of the examination. Okay, so other points are there which are not that much important for us right now. Okay, so the main points which are important for students that we are going to see. So here first or second examination will be also acting as supplementary examination. Means what? Suppose student has not done well in the first examination, then the result of second examination will be taken as the main result, and first examination will become supplementary. And likewise, if student has done exceedingly well in the first examination, and if the student is just appearing for the second examination, then only first exam's result will be considered for preparing the merit. Okay, so no special examination will be conducted in any circumstances. It means what? If suppose student fails in the second exam as well, then there is no other chance for the student to appear for examination except these two board exams. Okay, so that is needed to be considered. And then after completion of first examination, no passing document will be issued. Okay, after the result of first examination. So suppose if the student wants to take admission in the class 11, then what needs to be done? So the performance of first examination will be made available in the DigiLocker in the soft copy form, and this information can be used for admission to class 11. If student wants to take admission, he can just use the DigiLocker document and he can take admission. And if the student does not wish to take admission, and he can appear for the second exam, and if suppose if his marks are satisfactory in the first examination, he can skip the second examination. Means what? Second examination is not mandatory to attend. Okay, only if the student feels that he needs to improve his performance, then only the student can appear for examination, otherwise there is no need. Okay, all the candidates will be issued passing documents after the second examination results only. Okay, and then the practical internal assessment will be done only once, then marks sheet come passing certificate will have. So now this marks sheet or passing certificate will have marks secured in the first examination, as well as the second examination, and then the marks secured in practical internal assessment and grades. Also better of the 2 marks will be also mentioned. Means what? So whatever next class 11 college will be there, so they can consider the best of the 2 marks which are mentioned in the mark certificate for giving admission in the class 11. Okay, then students not qualified in the first examination could be allowed admission in the class 11, and they can take admission based on the first examination even if they have not qualified. But if they fail to qualify in the second examination, then their admission will be cancelled. And suppose if they qualify in the second examination, then obviously the admission will be finalized for class 11. Okay, and then there will be the merit certificate will be provided only after second examination. Okay, then students qualifying in all subjects will be declared as pass. Okay, qualifying means what? There is a minimum marks of 33 per subject that every student need to secure, so in order to pass, considered to be passed. Okay, so students who fail to pass from 1 to 5 subjects in first examination will be placed under the improvement category. Means the second examination will become mandatory for them, and they have to uh, qualify in the second examination. Okay, the syllabus for any examination will be the syllabus of the year of examination. Means whatever they are appearing for the first examination, the same syllabus will be considered for the second examination only. Okay, so after that there are another few points that this policy whatever they have provided, this is not at final version, this is the draft version, and this has been put forth for people to, or the different sector of people who are involved, stakeholders, for their feedback and whatever reviews they want to provide. Based on that, the finalized schedule and that circular will be provided by CBSE. Okay, so these are the main things which are provided by this announcement by the CBSE with regarding to conduction of 2 examinations for class 10 of 2026. Okay, so basically the main thing is here. So in class for class 10 of 2026, instead of one, there will be 2 examinations. First examination or second examination will be choice of a student. If he wants to appear for first examination, he can skip second examination, or if he wants to get improvement in the second examination, then he can appear for the second examination. In case student has not qualified in the first examination, in that case it will become mandatory for the student to appear for the second examination for qualifying. Okay, and based on the first examinations result, student can opt for admission in the class 11. And suppose if he he does not qualify in the second examination, then only the admission will be cancelled. Otherwise, based on the result of the second examination, the admission of the student will be finalized. Okay, so these are the main things that are given by the CBSE in this announcement. Okay, I hope the things are clear to you. Okay, so thank you very much for your patience.